Look, y'all, I really can't get a break. I did the Queen Nature videos. I'm uploading it right now as we speak. I'm uploading it right now as we speak. Now, I see Janetslife, Flight Reacts X, got a video called Truthfully. Now, I don't know if y'all seen how Flight really went in on Shorty, but he went in on Shorty. I watched it a long time ago when I was really busy, you feel what I'm saying? But now, I'm on it now. I ain't letting nothing slide. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm about to do a reaction to Truthfully because I already know truthfully what the fuck she want to say. Cause Flight really, he said a bit crazy. You feel what I'm saying? You crazy bitch. Yeah, crazy bitch. Alright, let's go, let's go. She don't even look the same, bitch. What the fuck? She don't look the same like her, she look different like a motherfucker.
So, I'ma just keep this video raw,
no offense, but stop wearing all that damn makeup.
Straightforward, and I just want to talk about a few things that I just want to get off my chest.
What it is?
I really actually didn't want to make this video, and I didn't think about making this video, and I haven't done like this video because I felt like I had to sit back and think about a couple things real quick and let my mind just be at like ease for a second.
That's it.
You know, just before I react to things in a way where I'm gonna come off like not saying the right things and being, you know, saying things out of anger or being angry about certain situations. I'd rather just stay quiet and let time heal my mind and then just come to the internet and let you guys know what it is.
Okay, that's solid. I ain't gonna lie. That's solid. That's solid. That's solid.
One and foremost, I feel like one of the reasons why I wasn't even gonna make this video was because I feel like I personally don't owe an apology to nobody but my daughter, for one, and two, the father of my daughter, Kamani. I feel like those are the only two people I owe an apology to, including my family, my friends, his family, his friends. And, you know, I understand that there's his fans that, you know, ride for him and are hurt by the situation as well. So, you know, I guess I give my apologies to all of you guys. I do want to say that, you know, it's a lot of misconceptions throughout this whole situation going on, and I feel like people will never understand it. If you're not living the life we live, you know, and behind cameras, you will never understand. But to keep it plain and simple and short, like I said,
y'all problem. Y'all be trying to live life behind cameras.
My daughter,
y'all be trying to live life behind cameras.
Things could have.
Why do you want to live life behind? Why do you want to live your life behind cameras? Like, think about what kind of life that is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, be a good person on and off camera. You feel me? Don't come on the internet trying to be somebody you're not, because this is the kind of stuff that happens. Now, I'm not saying she be being somebody she not, but what you mean off camera? We live a life off camera. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not, if you meet me, this is the same person. I'm the same person behind this camera and in front of this camera. You get what I'm saying? Same person. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never see me out here. If you could tell by my personality the kind of things that I do. You feel what I'm saying? If somebody come out and say some crazy shit, you be like, come on now, I know you ain't say no crazy shit like that. Cause when you watch me, I'm gonna be the same person on camera all the time. I ain't finna be giving y'all this fake, like all my pranks gonna be real. Everything I talk about gonna be real things. I can't come on the internet and do fake stuff. That just don't make sense. Like, that's what they mean by off camera.
A different route, a better route, and more smarter than what it was. I feel like me being a mother now has made me think different, you know, try to be different, and also think for my daughter, not just for me. At the end of the day, it's not just me no more, it's my daughter.
There you go.
I'm having a family, it's a family. Like, there's nothing that should be between us but respect and love.
Yeah, for
Which I
real.
feel
There you
like I
go.
owe it to her.
There we
honest.
go.
It's like,
This the kind of person you gotta be
I
right
don't
here.
want her to be born and just know that there's a lot of toxic stuff going on. There's a lot of he said, she said, or this and that. And for the most part, like, that's my everything. So at the end of the day, like, I don't want her to just grow up and, be mentally and, like,
So
just messed up because people are coming for her or people are coming for her parents and this and that.
So I can respect this a lot because she not speaking for herself, and she not speaking for she's speaking for her daughter, and she basically just saying like, look, I want to clear this up for my daughter's sake. I want to come forward for my daughter's sake, so she don't come out, asking questions or y'all bashing her or y'all saying anything about their parents' relationship. That's why she came on here. Feel me? Because at the end of the day, they got a daughter that's gonna grow up and see all of this. You get what I'm saying?
I just feel like it's no one's fault, but me and the dad's fault. So
I love this. I love this.
I want to
I love
apologize to you, Kamani. I know you're watching this.
Damn. And this is no edits. I ain't see this camera black out yet. You know what I'm saying? So this is real crying. This ain't
And I'm
stage
not,
crying.
like, emotional like that, y'all. I don't want you guys. I don't want you guys to feel bad for me, because at the end of the day, I'm just happy knowing that my daughter is, coming soon. I'm just more so like, how do I say it? I'm more so like hurt for my daughter. That's all. But other than that, anything else is like, my daughter is my biggest priority right now. So that's all that matters to me. Also, just me and my daughter just having our family good and just in good terms. That's all that matters to me at this point. But let me take it back to Kamani. I'm sorry, and I want to apologize to you for everything that I've put you through. How do I say this? Like,
I don't know if it's me, but I want to know, is Kamani her daughter? Like this is my honest reaction. So I'm trying to figure out, like, cause like she talking about her daughter. Then I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe it's me just zooted. I don't know.
I'm just sorry because, like, to be honest with you, y'all gotta understand I'm pregnant. So regardless, I'm emotional. But like I said, don't feel bad for me. I'm good. But it's just like certain topics is like, goddamn, like, here goes pregnant Janet.
Oh yeah.
But Kamani, I feel like,
ain't like my girl
I'm
be
sorry
going through
again
shit too,
to you,
bro.
and I'll.
Like my girl literally cried because something that she was craving at Denny's, they didn't sell it no more. She real deal cried. So I understand exactly what she's saying. Because it just an emotion run crazy, I guess, for pregnant women.
And that's because, it's a lot of things that have gone behind cameras that people don't know about. And I feel like I should have taken things to, like, in a different route and be the smarter and bigger person. And instead of being petty and trying to get back at you and, trying to make you, like, get out of your character, if I should say. I feel like, I must admit, I changed a lot, and I feel like it's not only in a good way, but in a bad way. I can admit that.
Damn.
How do I say this? I'm not trying to put the blame on anything or nothing, like, or anyone, but myself. But at the end of the day, it's just like, me and you know what we both have gone through, and I feel like most of it has affected me. Like I said, in a good way, in a bad way. It's no one's business but me and you at the end of the day. That's why I feel like I never should have came out and done a video just bashing you.
That's real too.
Everybody knows, like,
that's the realest shit I heard all day.
Knows that I'm not the type to bash nobody. I'm not the type to bring nobody down. No matter how much people can hurt me, I feel like all that stuff just in the past of being like even petty towards somebody and trying to get them back. I feel like this time I didn't really come to the internet and try to even do a video and getting you back or anything like that. I just sucked it all in and let people come for me and this and that. But I may say that me going on live and trying to bring up the situation and just try to make fun of it and, you know, try to say that that, you know, you're just maybe the things I said on live, whoever saw it, you probably seen it.
I ain't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even be into it like that.
I never try to even make fun of.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see it. I ain't see nothing on live after Flight made his video. You feel what I'm saying? I don't follow Shorty, so I didn't really know what was going on. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. So only thing I seen was Flight video. Now she talking about something that she did on IG, I guess, IG Live or Twitter Live, whatever she did, something live on. So I don't really too much know nothing about that.
I should have never just.
But she meant to her wrong.
Made fun of how you actually came off and about your feelings, because no matter what, everybody has a heart and everybody, you know, has love for somebody at the end of the day.
It sounds like growth.
And I understand that.
I feel the growth in here.
You know,
I feel the growth.
Like I said, I have changed a lot. My character, the way I move, the way I say things, you know, and that shouldn't have been how I should have
handled it from the jump.
About with things. And I feel like for one, like
you sound like so much growth.
Honestly, I didn't catch myself, you know, turning into this person that I'm not, because, you know, when someone gets so caught up in themselves and being in love with somebody, just loving somebody, you don't see what you're doing, you don't see your reactions till like you hit rock bottom with that person. So with that being said, like, honestly, I could say like I miss. Here goes my pride. I'll put that thing aside. I do miss being the old Janet.
Damn, I feel the growth in this. I feel so much growth, dog. I love it.
I miss being like.
I love it. I'm a positive person. I like growth. I like growth. Say it. Go ahead. Work on it. I love it. Keep doing you.
Kamani, honestly.
Keep working on it.
I do miss doing nice things.
Takes a woman to do some shit like that. You really have to.
It's just a lot of things.
You really have to look yourself in the mirror and be like, look, I need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? I really need to change. You feel me? It takes a real human being, somebody that really love. Like, it takes a love to really want to change, especially for the better, especially for someone that you bring into this world, and especially for the person that helped you bring into this world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all may not understand because y'all might be kids or y'all may not never have went through anything like this, but it takes a lot to really just let go of your ways. You feel me? Your bad ways especially. It takes a lot. And we all have our own ways. You feel what I'm saying? So don't think you perfect. You feel what I'm saying? We all have our ways. And it takes a lot to really admit that. That's what she's doing. It's growth.
Changed me into the way I am
her life
now,
gonna be so much better after this.
Been through. And like I said, it's no one's business but ours. Like I said,
for real.
Even on live, I think most of you seen how I had said like, oh, just being petty. Like if I wanted to, you know, I could have ruined his career. Like he's just jealous, he's just insecure, he's just this and that. Honestly, that's not the way to go about things. And to be honest with y'all, like, I just...
Damn, I love this. I love it. Growth.
I would never try to really do much to, like, even mess up anyone's career or downplay them or anything like that, because, like I said, that's not my character. Me and Flight is not the first time. We've been through things, and I'm saying, like, it's never been to the point where we take anything to the internet. I feel like we just got caught up in like a situation where we both had enough, and we just, you know, turned up, and he decided to take it to the internet, and then I'm just over there trolling and stuff about the situation that I shouldn't have, and yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel bad that I did that. Honestly, like, it's not in my heart to be doing things like that. You know, at the end of the day, you are the father of my daughter, and I couldn't be happier, to be the mother of my daughter, our daughter. And at the end of the day, it's a blessing in disguise to be able to even,
bear a child,
carry a child in me. And I thank you for that, for giving me the opportunity to be able to experience a whole new love. Also, I want to take it back to how I said
that's crazy.
I started changing within time.
That's crazy, bro.
I can admit that. And anyone who knows me, even in my family, they know I can catch a little attitude sometimes, I can be stubborn.
That's all women.
I can be hard-headed.
I'm not saying all, some women.
I can just be
most women.
Self-centered. It's just a lot to it that I feel like, could be different. It's crazy because I do remember being nice to the times when me and Kamani Brady started being together, like not together, but I'm saying like talking, dating wise, whatever. Like I used to think like, damn, like I love this kid. I don't love him for what he does, what he brings to the table, but I love him for who he is as a person himself, genuine, and just brought me out of my shell.
So this another nigga.
Before
I need to update myself.
I was caught up in a 4-year relationship. When I met Fly, it was like I had already a year broken up in that relationship, but I was still caught up, like, and Fly brought me out of that, and he made me be myself again. After that, I will always have love for him. And I just remember, like, just being that sweet girl to him, just giving him my all, and I would even pop up at his crib, like, yo.
Hold on, I'm confused like a motherfucker.
No. I just pop up at his crib, like, yo, I brought you groceries, like this and that.
She's talking about Flight, right? But who would the?
But just me because.
Hold on.
Look at my eyes. But just me because
Hold on. I missed something.
Just brought me out of my shell.
Hold on, I missed something.
It's crazy because I do remember being nice to the times when me and Kamani Brady started being together.
Okay,
like
that's
not
an
together,
ex.
but I'm saying like talking, dating wise, whatever. Like I used to think like, damn, like I love this kid.
Okay, that's her ex.
I don't love him for what he does, what he brings to the table, but I love him for who he is as a person himself, genuine, and just brought me out of my shell. Mm-hmm. Before him, I was caught up in a 4-year relationship. When I met Fly, it was like I had already a year broken up in that relationship, but I was still caught up, like,
Okay, so she was in a relationship with a nigga for 4 years. They was broken up for a year, but it was still having a little complication, but she had met Flight. Cool, I get it now.
Flight brought me out of that, and he made me be
and Flight brought her out of that.
myself again after that. I will always have love for him.
Okay, she's talking about Flight.
And I just remember, like, just being that sweet girl to him, just giving him my all, and I would even pop up at his crib, like, yo.
Talk about Flight, right? Yeah, talk about Flight.
Jenny? No. I just pop up at his crib, like, yo, I brought you groceries, like this and that.
Yeah. She likes some Flight, boy.
But
Flight,
just me because. Look at my eyes. But just me because, me being the big-hearted person that I am, I used to think back to myself, and I still do to this day, like, Flight's a real hustler. Like, he came out here to LA about 2-3 years ago. You feel me? He has nobody out here. He's just doing it all on his own. He don't have family out here, none of that. And he don't really do much. He doesn't really hang out with people. So I feel like I can't imagine myself, being from my family, away from my family since, You know, I'm a family's girl. Like, I can't imagine just being away from my family in another state and just,
Damn.
you know, not being close to them. And that's why I used to think to myself, like, I just want to love him more and show him love. And, you know, not only pop up at his house just to hang out and stuff. I used to always cater to him, take him groceries, fill up his whole fridge. I used to just be that Janet, and I stopped. But one thing I can say is that I didn't stop because I wanted to. When people start switching up on me and stuff, I might forgive. That's actually true about me. I forgive a lot. I forgive, I keep forgiving, but I don't forget. So once someone starts switching up on me, I see it, I get, you know, in my feelings, whatever. I don't really try to express myself that much, but I just act accordingly, you know? And so, like, I stopped doing it because of certain things that we would go through, and I'm like, why am I putting my all into something that I feel like I'm not getting the same love back? You know, like, but I was still there, I was still nice, you know, this and that, and everything was good.
So basically, she really liked the flight, but she didn't feel like flight felt the same about her. That's what I'm getting from the story so far.
You know, like any other couple or dating couple, whatever you want to call it, everybody goes through things, so you always want to forgive that person that you love and just, you know, think that everything's just going to be better and get better. And that was my situation. I kept forgiving, you know. And I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't do things either that, you know, could have bothered flight or bothered flight. Like, I did, and I admit that. And he forgave me too, We both just kept having that thought, like, you know, things are going to get better. We would always say things are going to get better. This and that, and we always forgave each other. We came together. That's why nothing went to the internet. Like, Flight knows, and everybody around me knows that as much as I can love some attention, I'm not for the internet. I don't care about the internet. I don't run to the internet for any little thing. That's not my type of time. I don't get like that, and I will never. And this time when I went on live and stuff like that, that was just out of my character, and I just reacted without thinking. But other than that, I just feel like, damn, I don't know. I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, like,
you don't forgot.
You know, people change. Once you start going through things, this is a whole different vibe. It's a whole different everything. And in this moment, like, you know, I'm not just trying to put the blame on me, because like I said, like, and I can admit, actually, Flight did say that once I got pregnant, like 4 months ago, I changed even for the worse, and I can admit that my attitude got worse, you know.
Damn.
My attitude got worse. I started being more meaner to him. I just tried to understand him in certain things, but then everything we just been through was always in the back of my head, so I feel like I would just come harder for him. Like, in some situations, I can admit that I did say, like, a lot of stuff to him that I shouldn't have, that, you know, can hurt anybody's feelings. I would call him out his name. I would just bash on him.
See, that's what niggas not having. That sound like a whole fucking lie, baby. Like, what? That's a lot, bro. Especially for a nigga to be doing shit on his own, and you just around here just talking shit. Like, nah, niggas not having that, man.
I never thought I would do. But at the same time, like, y'all gotta understand, like, how can I say this? Like, I'm hurt. Like, I'm hurt by a lot of things from the past, and me being pregnant doesn't help. I tried to take it all in. You gotta stay healthy, like,
though. You can't be.
Pregnancy is just a
stressed out and all
like,
that.
It's a bittersweet thing. You know, it's a good feeling, and at the same time, it's just like it eats you out sometimes that you just can't hold back. And I'm not putting the blame on, like, the pregnancy, but it's just like, I'm a woman. We're hormonal. I'm not, like I said, putting the blame on it, but it's just like I'm hurt, about certain things. I'm still trying to make it work with that person. Still trying to love the person, but it's just like the trust is just not there. And like I said, it's no one's fault but myself, because I could have been put myself out of the situation a long time ago, but just me being the nice, caring person that I am, I always want to make things work, especially now I'm bringing a daughter into this world. I'm like, there's nothing better than having a solid family so my daughter can grow up and just see us all together. But, yeah, like I said, I'm not putting just the blame on me, but I'm not putting the blame on him either. There's just a lot that, just like I've done, he's done, and, I can see why. Actually, let me just explain a little bit of, I said I was going to make it short, but let me just prove my point. I probably just rambled
36 minutes ain't short, boy. I mean, after this, you did another 20 minutes.
Today because I still want to
20
get
something
some
minutes.
things, like,
26 minutes.
clear, like on my head, but it's whatever. The way this all happened too was because basically, me and Fly already have been going through it, like starting my pregnancy, it got just bad. We just try to make it work, but eventually I got pregnant, and not to not mention, me and Flight have always talked about having like kids together. We've always said like we want to be together. We always said we love each other. We always said this and that. And I can tell Flight is like a family guy. Like, he's very nice. He's genuine. He's loving. Like, he'll do anything for his family. So that's one of the things why too it makes me feel so bad deep inside, because it's like, if we wanted this and we literally spoke it into existence, why we gotta act like that?
Yeah.
Like, why we gotta do too much?
Yeah.
But nobody's perfect. I mean, it all happens,
Yeah.
And also,
if y'all spoke it like you said y'all did, y'all shouldn't be acting like that.
The way things happened was, everything was already kind of like bad. Especially by the time I got pregnant, I started being more in my feelings. I started having more mood swings. I just, I got really out of my character, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, it's just due to me being hurt and just, trying to be 10 toes on everything. And I feel like God never really turns me down when I have like an idea of something that could be happening behind my back. So what it was is like, we're having a baby, like we're happy, we're just trying to be the best we can, we're good, this and that, and then the next thing you know, like, we're good. Like, what, 2 weeks ago, we were good, we were perfectly fine. I mean, we were going through things, but like, we just, like always, we always try to solve it and not make a big deal out of it. But this time what happened was like, we were good, and he was telling me he was going out of state, because he was going to look at houses, so we can eventually move to a house for a daughter and stuff like that. Me being
big moves, like
a caring person, and just, even though my trust issues are messed up, even though, there's a lot been going through us, I always just try to like believe this person, believe him, and be like, okay, I trust you, like, go on to your trip, go look at the houses, I'm gonna be good, just check in with me and your daughter, and like, we straight. I mean, with me, but obviously I'm carrying his daughter. And that's how it was, like, Friday, like 2 weeks ago, he was like, since he woke up, he checked on me, he said he's about to go to the airport, he's about to take flight, and he, like, called me when he got off the airport, he was getting into he was just checking in on me, and like I said, the whole situation was that we were fine, right? So he texts me telling me, I'm heading to the airport, I'll let you know when I land, when I get to my hotel. So boom, to like, let's get it started. First he told me he was gonna be because we were planning to, like, he was planning to look at houses in Arizona and Vegas. So he told me he was gonna go to Arizona first. So I'm like,
And that's
okay,
what he made a video at. He made a video in Vegas though.
Enjoy, like, have your space and look at the houses, whatever. And so everything was going good. He called me, told me he landed. Told me he's at his hotel to get him his space, and you know everything's gonna be cool. We're supposed to celebrate my birthday together, everything like that when he came back. This is where it all just went left. Like, I started getting DMs from this specific fan, and it's crazy because I don't usually open like the supporters messages and stuff like that. Some I do, I try to get back because it's a lot, and something just told me to open it, and that specific like supporter just kept like trying to tell me, like, you know, check in on flight, be careful with him, like make sure he's at where he told you, and because there's this girl that he's texting and talking and he's gonna meet up with her and this and that and blah blah blah. I'm like, you know, me just trying to believe Fly is not gonna do all that. I was just trying to be like, no, I don't think so, he's not doing that, this and that. But then I started getting screenshots.
What? So you opened up fan mail, and the nigga, and then whoever it was basically was telling you, giving you some pointers about flight, and you believed it. Then you started getting hold on.
And of proof and this and that.
Then you started getting proof.
No, he's telling me he's gonna be in Arizona. That he's in Arizona, and then they telling me he's in Nevada. So that to me was just like a red flag. Like, if you get actual flight, you want your space, do you? That's fine with me. Just tell me, be honest with me. Don't lie to me for what? You know, like I said, we're not together. There's no reason for you to lie to me. Just be honest with me, and but one thing that like
she got some on her ring finger though.
When I'm lied to. Like, don't play with, like,
no, she don't.
With me like that. That's one thing I don't like. So, whatever. I was out with my friend eating at a restaurant, and I was just texting him. You know, like he said, I was blowing up his phone when he was out, but that's why, because I'm like, yo, like, one, I want to make sure you're straight. Two, like, are you really lying to me? Where you at? Or this and that, you know? And then they said, backtrack to all this. I already had caught him texting a certain girl, but like I said, we always just get through things and let it go, and you know, whatever. Point is, like, he told me that he was just texting that girl because, you know, he hasn't been feeling loved by me ever since I got pregnant, boom, whatever. I'm over here just being understanding because I can admit that.
Damn, that's a whole story coming out for real.
You want to look for love somewhere else where they're really showing you love. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like, you know, I forgive you. Like, just don't talk to her no more, this and that. He's like, fine, this and that. So I'm thinking, like, okay, they're not talking no more, this and that. But point is, like, whatever. So then when the supporter started messaging me, telling me, like, oh, he's in Nevada, this and that. He's with the girl he's been texting because she stays out there, this and that. Then I started getting more and more screenshots after me not wanting to believe it. They started sending me screenshots of him being in Nevada. Like, a fan took a picture with him and tagged the location Nevada. Then they sent me a screenshot of him and the girl walking around, I don't know, the mall. They were holding hands and this and that. And I'm just like, wow, like, I'm here. I'm here in LA. At home. I've been on my body. Like,
I don't know if it's true or not.
Like, in my stomach, chilling in my house, my room. Being solid. And we're cool. I'm thinking me and him are cool. And I'm thinking you're in Arizona. The whole time you lied to me and said you were in Nevada with a whole chick and stuff. Right? So there I go, me and my feelings, like what? Like, just blowing him up, calling him. I call him, I'm in a do not disturb. So I'm like, okay, he really is on some stuff. Whatever.
I didn't know do not disturb though.
That same night, it was on a Friday when he got to Nevada. He got there like in the morning. And then the whole day I tried to contact him, nothing, whatever. Next thing I know, like, and I'm not gonna front either. Like, I'm gonna be raw. It's like, fuck with this part. Like, there's this specific dude that, you know, the one he said I cheated with, whatever, which I don't call cheating because if we're not together, I'm not cheating. So how can you even cheat on me if we're not together? That's the thing. People are just getting it messed up. But point is, it's like, okay, so there's this dude that's been in the picture, and I'm not gonna lie and sit here like I'm just an angel. There's this dude that's been in the picture for a minute now and stuff, and Fly has known about him. He's heard about him. I've told him about him. I've been honest to him about that guy, all because me and Fly going through things before I was pregnant. I just feel like, why not keep my options open? Like, if you're not gonna be giving me the same loyalty back.
Oh my God,
so
this be
I
the
was
problem.
honest and open about this.
That be the problem. You out here, fucking raw. I got a piece of hair in my mouth. Damn, like an eyelash. You out here, fucking raw, just because you just fuck with a nigga. Now you pregnant with a nigga you don't really want to be with. That's what I'm getting from this. Damn.
I would always bring him up, and where I messed up was I try to compare them sometimes, and I should have never done that.
Damn.
And stuff like that.
It's a whole
and
fucked up situation.
Mind
This
y'all,
shit never
I
came
stopped
out.
talking to this kid, and he can even tell y'all on his own part. I started ignoring him and not talking to him when I found out I was pregnant, because when I found out I was pregnant, to me that's a different story. Like the respect is different. Like, I don't care if it's for flight. I'm doing it for my daughter. At the end of the day, I don't want to start talking to guys and being around guys, and I'm pregnant with his daughter. Like, that wasn't my type of mentality at the time. And so, I kept ignoring him. I would show Flight messages of me ignoring all these guys, including him, this and that, and that was it. And so, mind y'all, when it's Friday and I'm trying to contact Flight, because he even told me when he left out of state that we were still going to be on the phone at night. We always talk on the phone every night before we go to sleep. So he said,
with Queen, we just had this same conversation. When you start falling asleep on the phone with somebody, bro, that's real deal, like, feelings. Like, you got feelings for each other. Like, that's when shit start getting real, when you start sleeping on the phone. Like, you ain't finna sleep on the phone with anybody. Shit get real, you start sleeping on the phone together. For real.
I wasn't going to change. So I'm over here thinking, like, okay, so why am I not on Do Not Disturb? The supporters are telling me things. Like, I'm getting screenshots, you're not answering. So all that came down. It was like around 12 midnight. I'm just like not being able to sleep. My mind's just going through a lot of things. I'm like, damn, I just got lied to while I'm here with my daughter, just chilling, being solid to this kid. Like, and then I get a text message out of nowhere from this kid that I said that's been in the picture, and I don't know. I felt that as if like God sent that to me, like a sign. Like, why did I get a message out of nowhere at midnight when I can't sleep? My mind is running through things. This dude is doing sneaky things, like, So
what a message
this
said?
guy
I'm
messaged
curious,
me, and the
now.
message wasn't even about us hanging out. He wasn't asking to see me. He wasn't even doing none of that. It was about a bank situation that he was asking me about for me to help him out and stuff like that. So then I'm like, you know what? Like, I didn't reply quick, but something told me, like, Janet, he texted you for a reason at the time you're going through things. And I'm over here telling him, like, yo, like, I don't feel like talking right now. My mind is messed up. Like, all this thing's going on. He's like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, talk to me, this and that. So then he's like, you want to hang out? Let's talk. I know it's late, but let's just see each other and we can talk, and there's nothing more to it.
And
I
he's
still
pregnant?
thought about it because I'm like, I'm not going to get revenge just because he's doing his thing. Like, and mind y'all, it's not like we're together like that, so I shouldn't really be mad about
I'm pregnant, bro. I couldn't do
but
this,
it's just
bro.
being
I
lied
really
to. It's a
couldn't.
different story. That's just what gets me mad. Like, don't lie to me. Just be honest, and I will be straight. But whatever, that happened. So then,
So you
I'm
went.
like, you know what? I'm gonna just go
So you
hang
went.
out with this kid and just talk to him about, like,
You went.
our situation,
Damn.
what I'm going through. I just feel like I needed to talk to somebody. And so I went and I hung out with him. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I stayed over with him. And mind you, I've been, like, known this kid for a minute now, so it's not like I just went with a random guy or a stranger or whatever. So after me just ignoring him and not trying to talk to him because I'm pregnant, I haven't talked to no guys, I'm trying to be solid. Like, he just wanted to be there for me, and if Flight's out there in Nevada and he lied to me being with a girl, then why can't
so she was hurt.
Have a friend?
You was hurt.
For me? Doesn't mean we're doing anything. Of
you
course,
was hurt.
Like, I know people, the way he brought things out.
Like, you hurt the girl,
like,
man.
It was a different thing. I understand why people are mad and hurt about the situation, but this is my side. Like, I went to go and talk to him, and he knows this whole time. He knows me and Flight have a thing. This whole time, he knows that I'm pregnant by Flight. So it's like.
So this is my question to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be. You feel me? I don't want to be so judgmental, right? Do you think it's okay to be friends with your ex if you got a new if you're in a new relationship? Do you think that's okay? Like, is that okay to be friends with your ex? Now, me personally, I would say no. I say it's not okay for you to be a friend with your ex if you're while in a relationship and you're pregnant. I wouldn't be okay with that. But maybe I need another outlook on it. So leave in the comments what y'all would think. Like, how would you feel if your ex that was pregnant was friends? No. Yeah, if your current girl is pregnant and she friends with her ex, cause that seems like what she's saying right now. She's saying, look, we were just friends. He just wanted to be there for me. I was hurt. I was going through something by myself, and this text came out of nowhere where I needed it, and it was just so happened to be an ex, and he just so wanted to be there for me at that time. Do you think that's okay? I don't want to just go. You feel what I'm saying? I want to keep 100 on this page. I don't think it's okay, but like I said, I ain't perfect neither. So let me know what y'all think. Just let me know.
It wouldn't make sense. Like, yeah, I understand some guys don't care about a girl who's pregnant and doing this and that, or know who the baby daddy is. They still would want to try to mess around. But at this point, he knows I'm hurting. Like, he knows I have feelings for Flight. He knows I love Flight, this and that. So whatever, we hung out. I just left my house like at 12 midnight. I'm not even gonna lie, as bad as that sounds. I know I should have never took that route. But when we're mad and we're just in our feelings, we don't think. And so I left.
I wouldn't have liked if you took that route either.
And we just hung out, and like I said, I stayed with him the night, and I can admit we didn't do anything. Like, I wouldn't lie on that, even though you guys would think I would, because obviously I'm pregnant and stuff like that. But I told Flight, even to Flight, like, I wouldn't do that even just to be petty with you. Like, I'm thinking for my daughter. I'm thinking, like, why would I let someone be so close to me like that, intimate, when I have your baby inside me? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, to this day, I'm trying to think.
But then again, you do have to, you have to understand how that looks. Even though regardless of what you say, I want you to see how that looks from the outside looking in, or put yourself in somebody else's shoes. How would that really look, baby? Like, that don't seem like a good thing.
How can people make such a story? Like, I know some girls are crazy like that and they don't think, which I don't judge nobody, but me personally, I don't care how bad someone does me, and if I'm pregnant, I'm not gonna let all that extra shit get to me. Like, so point is, like, whatever, we hung out. I slept over the night because, you feel me, I didn't want to be by myself at home just thinking about things, and like,
you
he was
slept
just
at
there
the
for
nigga
me.
house?
Literally didn't even sleep.
You slept? Hold on.
Like, it's like to say we didn't even sleep like that. We didn't even sleep together. Like, we were literally up till like 5, 6 in the morning just talking about the situation and what's gonna happen and stuff like that. He was just giving me advice. Whole time, Flight's in Nevada with a whole girl and stuff like that, So then the next morning, I wake up and I'm just like, Flight still hasn't said anything to me, even though I'm messaging him and I know what you're up to already. I tried calling him and everything like that. He didn't like pick up or anything. So I'm over here like, of course I woke up mad and in my feelings, because if I know I'm not doing nothing wrong and you lied to me and I'm still hanging out with this guy, but I know my intentions are not what you're doing, I'm mad. Like, of course I love you you. No matter how, if we're not together or not, it's the fact that I love you and I'm having respect for you. And I just want you to be solid, like at least for your daughter. And so I woke up the next morning just mad on some petty stuff. And yeah, I had hickeys on my neck. Like if I was really trying to be on some weird stuff, I wouldn't even have gone on live to like let people see my neck if I was really trying to hide something. Like, to be honest with y'all, like as dumb and petty as it sounds, like the hickeys weren't even real. Like,
I thought you were finna tell me that he did it.
Like, you're lying, you're this and that. But honestly, it wasn't even real. Like, I was that.
Do y'all believe it? I ain't see it. I'm finna go look it up. But do y'all believe it? I'm finna see. Hold on.
And that's
I ain't even
state
see it
of
before.
mind where I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of being so nice. I'm tired of not getting back at him. I'm tired of just letting him slide. Let me be petty for once. So what we do? Like,
that's not cool though. That wasn't cool, Janet.
Steak size hickeys. He couldn't even believe it was real. That's how dumb fake it looked. Like they were super big. Like I've never ever in my life had big hickeys like that. I've never seen it before in my life either. So of course I'm gonna be like, what the hell? So like we just literally with like my makeup and stuff, like we just did he helped me, the guy I was with, he helped me do hickeys and stuff on my neck. And obviously like,
so you should have made a YouTube video, made some money off of it at least.
Flight came back.
How you gonna do it on some petty shit but don't even make like some money off of it on some petty shit?
Like he helped me do them. I called Flight, which I should have never done this, but I was just trying to be petty because I'm like, you want to sleep with a whole girl, we'll go with a whole girl, happy, and he's not hitting me up. I'm pregnant here with my daughter, like I'm over here hurting. Like
I don't see no hickeys on her neck.
So I called them the moment we did my hickeys on my neck, my makeup and stuff, and I'm like acting like nothing. And then he's like, that's fake. I'm like, no, it's not. And what made it worse to Fly, that's why I feel like I should have never done that, was that obviously when you see someone with hickeys and then you see me with a guy, you're gonna think like, oh, she literally got ran through right now. Like, so I get where he's coming from, I get where everybody's coming from, you know, I don't blame nobody. But it's like, I'm like, I told Fly, I'm like, oh, so you think the hickeys are fake? And then I said the person's name that was with me, the guy, and I pointed the camera at him. So he like, that's when he just blew up, and he's like, that's when he just posted the video saying this and that. But in reality, I was really gonna hit up Flight. Like,
that's foul. That's real deal foul for you to do that though. Damn, I'm looking at that big ass hickey. I don't even look fake. Damn, she really got a big ass hickey on her neck.
I was just trying to get him mad.
Y'all, I won't be able to show if I do this, but big ass. What?
People sending me receipts with a girl. I just wanted to get a reaction out of him. And I'm paid for that, and I should have never done that, and I wish I could go back and should have never done that.
But my thing is, with something like this, right? How do we know if it was real or fake? Just because you said it was real or fake? And my thing is, like I said, if it was fake, you know what y'all do is YouTube. Make a video about it. So that at least you can prove that it was fake. But now you got anybody, you leave it like you just left it open for anybody to say anything about you. And you can't and nobody can have no proof to prove that you're not like that. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody can have nobody else but you and the person that did it and the person but you, Flight, not even Flight. Only person that knows is you and the dude know the truth about whether y'all did it or not. So that leaves it up for anybody unless he has to come out and say it. So that means it's 2-0, which will be good. But if he come out and say, nah, I hit your bitch while she was pregnant, then that's wild. That's wild.
But I don't know.
Oh no, nah. Flight, run.
Never done that, like I said. And I
ain't gonna lie, I love your growth. I love that you want to change. I love that you right your wrongs. But Flight, run, my nigga. This ain't good. Now I ain't gonna say run. You know what? Beat up for your child. Make it work. But keep that shit out of you feel what I'm saying? Like I fuck with you, my baby moms. I love you to death. Whatever you need, I got you. But we can't be together. That's it. I mean, but I mean, like I said, Flight it's up to Flight what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? He know her better than me. I'm just speaking from the outside looking in, just like everybody else. So don't take what I say so seriously. But like I said, if it was me from the situation, I'd be like, look, I love you. I'm gonna do whatever you need. You know that concern my daughter. You feel what I'm saying? I'll put y'all in the crib so y'all ain't gotta. But me and you being together, dead old.
Rock for like 10 minutes so it can like fire his ass up and be mad. But then I was gonna be like, yo, it's not Hickey's. I was literally gonna show him and stuff. But he ran to the internet, he posted the video.
That's where the video came
so
from.
It's like he beat me to it. So it's like at the end of the day, I know where I stand, I know my morals, and I know I wouldn't do that to my daughter. And she's gonna know that, you know, no matter what I've been through, I've held strong for her. I have not put myself in a situation where it's like I'm disrespecting my.
But your daughter gonna see all these people. See, she gonna see this video, her daddy video, and then all the comments. So what I feel, I don't know. Even if y'all take it down, I'm pretty sure somebody got it. Y'all really gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all young though. They young.
A lot of people are not gonna agree with it. A lot of people are just gonna say I'm a liar. This is the reason why I didn't want to do a video either, because right or wrong, people are always gonna look at you like you're in the wrong or like
you're never can't even hold my hand up, man.
So it's whatever. As long as that's why I kept quiet for a minute too, because I'm like, as long as I know my intuition and what I've done and what I've not done, like why let people get to me, you know? But like I said, I should have never done that. I apologize for everything I did. Like I said to everybody, to all the people I let down, Flight, just know that I'm sorry for switching up. Like, you know why, you know there's reasons why, like, you know, to the story. I don't have to say our business like that, but just know it's not only my fault, it's both of our faults. And I feel like us being parents now should be bigger than this and move on from it and just be there for my daughter and what's best for us, for my daughter, and, you know, just be a parent. At the end of the day, I'm always have love for Flight. Like, no matter what he's done to me, no matter what he did to me, no matter what we've gone through, what I've done to him, anything, I feel like my love for him will never compare with anybody else, no other guy. As much as I made it feel like he's not that dude, like, he really is. He's made a big impact in my life when it comes to helping me be, like...
Flight, she said you that dude, though. Hold that, bro. She said you that nigga.
Stronger woman, like, more of a wise mind, for sure. And, yeah, like, I don't know if I'm missing anything, but damn, the wind is so loud. But anyways, like, I'm really sorry. At the end of the day, like I said, no matter what we've gone through, what people have said, anything like that, I've always defended Flight's name. I feel like no one can
it's
talk
hard,
shit to me
like I
about
feel you,
Flight,
but now what you did all that, like,
because I always defended his
you
name.
done
I've
left
always
out so
done it,
many
like,
allegations, so much shit, bro.
you know,
Like,
and I just wish
ain't a good look on Flight, and it's not a good look on you though. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I would never want no one to come.
But I hope y'all really just go out and prove this. I just really hope you. I hope you can bring the guy forward. I really hope she can just bring the guy forward and be like, look, Flight, I got respect for you. I got respect for her. You feel me? Me and her didn't do nothing. It was completely fake. And she just didn't make. I don't know what she said. He helped her do the makeup, whatever it was. It's fake. I just hope he just come out and say that, so then that way nobody can say nothing about it. It's over. Her and Flight can be cool again. They can be in love again. Care for that child, cause that's what the real goal should be right now. I think she should really get caught on video. Be like, look, it's not real, or at least you ain't even gotta do it on video. Go, y'all can meet up as adults and talk about it. Y'all don't even gotta do a video. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's already bad enough y'all got too much of your business out. If I feel like y'all can go talk it out personally amongst each other, and then one of y'all can just be like, okay, just clear it up. You know, she can be like, her and Flight can make a video apologizing or whatever the case may be, and it be dead. That's it.
Death threats, they're saying they wish my baby like
Whoa.
dies. They say
Y'all foul for that shit. I don't care. I don't care FTC flight. I don't care, bro. You don't say shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that makes you look bad as a person. Not like it makes FTC look bad too. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want those kind of supporters. Don't go out there wishing death and saying shit about people's children. That's not cool.
they hope I have an abortion.
See, that shit's not cool. That shit's not cool. That's not cool, y'all. That's not cool, y'all. Fuck all that. That ain't cool.
You know, people are young.
People going through shit. Y'all don't know people like that to be saying little foul shit.
But I would never want no one to bash Flight. I would never want, you know, anything like that. To people look down on him. At the end of the day, like I said, I love him from the bottom of my heart, and that's my daughter's father too. Like, I wouldn't want people coming for my daughter because of her father, for her mother. You know, after all this, it's just a lesson learned of how to move and react to things. I feel like me being a mother, and now that I feel my baby girl move, has made me just think different, try to move different, and, you know, I don't know, I just feel like after I recently felt her started moving a lot, like, I'm just like, you know what, F the world, like, it's just my daughter, like, and that's that.
That's solid.
I gotta be the bigger person. I gotta be more mature, you know, change my attitude.
See, this is self-growth though, like I said before.
A mother to my child.
This is growth.
I don't want my child to grow up thinking that her mother's this, her mother's that, or that her mother did this, her mother did that, when it's all false. I know better than that. Like, it will never get to that point. My daughter's gonna be well raised. People already know, people that know me know that I have love for kids, and I have nothing but respect for kids, and I've grew up around kids, so I already know what it is like. Flight knows too, like, that's why I'm pregnant, because they know I be good, and I'm good. Like, I don't need no one's approval. I don't care how people feel after this video. Well, those who just won't, you know, believe in me and feel like they believe me or whatever. But to those, you know, who understand and been through things, you know that no one's perfect. And from now on, I just know better. And like I said, I apologize to everyone, especially my daughter and our family, friends, and nonetheless, Kamani. I want to say sorry to you again. I apologize. My intentions were never to hurt you, never to be petty, never to switch up on you. It's just a lot. You understand why people switch up sometimes without realizing, because it comes to a certain point where you just hurt and you still want to be there, but you just act different. I hope you guys can understand, and, you know, I hope you guys can just have nothing but respect for me and Flight, and my daughter, and just let us move on from it. And
I said that.
just, like I said, be there for my daughter.
I said that.
Yeah, I feel like I probably said everything I had to say. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope most of you guys learn from this and don't do anything dumb that you feel like you're gonna later regret and stuff like that. But lessons learned. You live and learn. You grow from it. And you only become a monster and better, okay? But take care, y'all. I hope you guys are all...
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I love this video because it's about growth. There's no negativity being thrown. I mean, she threw out a little bit of the personal things, you feel what I'm saying? Just a little, very little bit. But at the same time, you feel me? I feel like this was needed on her part due to the, you know, the fake hickeys and the bashing Flight, you feel what I'm saying? And making him, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That other stuff we don't really know too much about. We ain't gonna speak on that. But all she was just saying was, You feel me? She apologized on her behalf to her daughter and everybody else involved, and she just want to move on. And I think y'all should let her move on. And for y'all little kids or a sick adult that telling somebody to abort a child or to harm a child or to get rid of her child, like y'all. All right, bet, like bet.